everybody. Here in sunny, not so sunny, but cloudy. Haven't done a video for absolutely ages. Obvious reasons. We haven't been anywhere, unfortunately. So touring with the Thomases has become a little bit quiet. So I thought I'd do a video. We've nearly had Georgie for a year in March. I can't believe that it's gone so quick, and look where we've been. We've done the North Coast 500. Watched our videos, you'd know. I created Touring with the Thomases. We joined the Van Fam tribe, and we've had lots and lots of adventures despite being in lockdown. So we were so lucky. We've made a few changes, as you can see. If you've watched our videos, you'll see that Mr. P fitted a wonderful solar panel, so we could do off-grid camping, which is what we really want to do. We just want to do wild camping, be off-grid, enjoy every moment and not be near anybody. And this brilliant Fiamma, mainly used for if we do go on a campsite or we're out for the day for a bit of sunshade. We felt we didn't really need anything more than that. So for us, absolutely brilliant. We come round the front with Georgie. Not really any changes, and we're loving every single moment. We really are. And I'm going to take you inside now, and I want to have a little chat today about the way that we live in Georgie, the way we are when we're away in Georgie, what's important to us, what we've learnt from having Georgie along the way. So here we go. Let's go inside. And oh wow, look who's inside. Say hello, Darcy. Sitting there ready and waiting, but she absolutely loves being a van dog, as do all dogs. They just love it, and I think it's because it's a small space, loving life. So I thought I'd show you around Georgie again. All important toilet, the posh word. Everyone needs a toilet as far as I'm concerned. So important. We got a Fiamma toilet and it's absolutely brilliant. Wouldn't be without it now. Perfect. And we use a biodegradable chemical in our toilet, which if you do flush it out, if you're in the wild, it doesn't create any problems for the environment. So it's all environmentally friendly, vegan, everything. It's perfect. So that's what we use. And I wouldn't hesitate to get a toilet if it's something that you're thinking about. Really important. Something that is really, I'm really passionate about, so important to me, close to my heart, is being sustainable and environmentally friendly. Something that I want to have a little chat about. But first of all, I'll show you some of the things we've got to make our life a little bit easier in Georgie. Now, one of the things is this wonderful storage bag from Ikea. Now, this is one of the large ones. It's materials, it's not plastic. Something we wanted to stay away from was anything plastic in the van. If we can find an alternative, we have done. So these, Mr. P and I store, if we're going away just for a weekend, we'll just use this one bag between us, and it's more than sufficient. Have you all watched Marie Kondo? You need to. She's the one that says roll all your clothes. And actually, Mr. P told me about this a few years ago. It's something that they actually do in the forces. They just roll all of their clothes, and believe me, it works. You can fit so much in there, you just would not believe. I think Mr. P and I could take enough in that bag for a whole week. We'd be fine. I am a minimalist. I don't have a lot of clothes. I've scaled down a lot. If you want to take a look on my blog, I show you how I done that. Got any questions, ask me. But yeah, these are amazing. They've got handles on the side so you can pick them up. They go down flat, which is amazing, and then they just slide under the seat, and it just makes life so much easier. So you just pop them under the seat and you don't know you've got them. Hard to do with one hand. There you go, job done. Away. And let's have a little look over here. See, I've got my candles. I do love my candles, something I can't do without. Everyone should have in the van candles, and it's good for warmth as well. So in the cupboard, I will show you as well. Look at these lovely, lovely storage boxes. Once again, they are not plastic. Most people will go with plastic, but no, I didn't want to. I'll take one out for you so I can show you. Look at that. Perfect. And they fit everything in perfectly. This one, I've got my hot choc pot. Love this enamel hot choc pot, just on Amazon. Love it. And my tea towels, just 2 tea towels, all we need. All of this came from Ikea. Love Ikea for storage, and they're not rigid, they're soft, which makes life a lot easier. So I've managed to fit four in my cupboard, and I love them. They're brilliant. In this one we've got our cutlery and our utensils, wood utensils from Ikea. In this one is our cups for our tea. Only 2 of us, so we only need 2 or 3 cups. That's all we need, because you wash up as you go. And in this one, I've got some treats for Miss Darcy. I tend to put treats in there. This is brilliant. Pop this on for hot pots. Just put your hot pots on there, and then you can just put it away. And it's so brilliant. And I just put a few, when we're going away for a while, just put a few other bits and pieces in here, and I've still got plenty of space, which is amazing. So good. And let's have a look over here, what we got here. We've got our water canister. Now I got that, this is glass. Obviously with water in, it is heavier, but that's fine. It's really good because we drink a lot, more me, I drink a lot of water, so we needed to take a lot of water. That's something we learnt on the way. A couple of times we run out, had to go in and buy plastic water bottles, which I really don't like to do, but I know if you need it, you've got to, you haven't got a choice, but there are a lot of places where you can fill up. So I got this from Ikea. So we fill this up for drinking water, and it's perfect because you've got your little tap, so we can just pull it forward, fill a glass up. If Darcy wants some water, brilliant. Then over here, as you can see, we've got this little mat. This is been a godsend. It's an anti-slip mat, came on a roll, we got it from eBay, and when we're going along, I can keep all of this out. I don't have to put anything away. And I've had the lanterns on there, I've had mugs on there, bowls. They don't go anywhere. Obviously, if you're driving like you're on the Grand Prix, yes, things probably will. But if you're pootling along, coddle womple, then nothing will go anywhere. It's really good. For my washing up, this is what I use. I got this little, I don't know what you call it, a wire basket, stainless steel from Aldi. It was about £1 in the bargain bit, and it's perfect there because I've just popped it with the suction pads on the window and it stays there. And the washing up brush I got from Bauer Collective. Bauer Collective are amazing. I actually talk about them on my blog if you want to take a look. That's where I get most of my environmentally friendly and sustainable products from. In this little bottle here is a bottle that I had, I think it had Zaflora in it, and I just fill that up with fairy liquid, and that's actually, that probably last about 10 days, so you will have to fill it up if you're going for a couple of weeks. I think I might sort of have another bottle that I can put in there, plenty of room in there. And I've got my washable cloths. Don't throw them away, I just wash them, and they come up really well, and that's what I use to wipe all my surfaces with. And down here I will show you, in this cupboard here, this is where I keep my washing up bowl. It's collapsible washing up bowl, which is amazing, and collapsible bucket. Wouldn't do without them. They have been brilliant. And for actually cleaning things like the hob and the sink, I've found the pink stuff is amazing, and I've got my little scrub daddy there. When you put him in, he's really rigid. When you put him in hot water, he goes really soft, but it's so good for cleaning any stains off when you're cooking. Amazing. And you can use it, the pink stuff, for everything. It's like multi-purpose, so many uses, and it's environmentally friendly, so win-win, I say. As you can see, we've got 2 canisters in there for our water. That would last us a few days. Obviously that's for washing up, filling up the kettle, things like that. The back one there is for our waste. That seems to fill up quite quickly. Yeah, so obviously we have to empty that, but we make sure we find somewhere to empty it where we are allowed to empty it. And on most campsites, a lot of places have got somewhere you can empty it, so that's really good. And our gas bottle, and that's what we have in that cupboard. As you can see, Miss Darcy is loving life. She just wants to be in the van. It's quite funny. She just really, really loves it in here. It's amazing. She just instantly, like this, calm, brilliant. Love it. And I can see why most van people have poochies. They just love the life, they really do. But the problem is now she expects to go somewhere and we're not. So sad. Right, in our lovely cupboard, this cupboard is amazing. You can fit so much in here. I'll show you the back part just in there later on, because it goes right the way down. Amazing it is. So much storage in here. I absolutely love it. So in here, this was a bit of a learning curve because we didn't quite know what to do, because it was almost like a lot of space, and we weren't utilising it. So Mr. P got these shelves on eBay, and I'm so glad he did, because they're amazing. Look, 2 shelves, one in the corner there. That's Mr. P's sweatshirt there. Not usually there. We can put lots of things in there, and we've got some more felt baskets, and in these 2 felt baskets are our toiletries. So we put all of our toiletries in here, which is amazing. Oh, I must show you this. Love this. This is from the lady that I get my soaps from, Mersey Mud Shack. And she's a local lady. I do like to shop sustainably and you support local small businesses, and I buy all my soaps from her. She handmakes them and they're absolutely amazing. They're gorgeous, and I bought this from her to transport my soap in, because a lot of people say, you know, soaps are all well and good, but it gets, we all know it goes a little bit soggy and it's hard to transport. We used to use a flannel, which really wasn't ideal, and then I saw these, and they're perfect because they don't take up a lot of room. Pop your soap in, job done. And you can use it as an exfoliator. So as far as I can say, something that does 2 jobs. Amazing. So I'll pop that back in there. We've got bamboo toothbrushes, and yeah, all our toiletries in there, so that's perfect. Love my little shelves. And also, in the crate that you can see, all that doesn't normally go in there. We just store these bits in there, like the toilet roll, candles, my little enamel bucket, card games, just if we're literally just going out for the day, staying overnight, that's it. But usually if we're going away for a week or 2 weeks. Another thing I bought from Ikea, this little crate. It's a wooden crate, perfect size for fitting, and you get quite a few in there. Tins. We don't really use jar sauces or anything like that. It's just tins, and tins are always really useful to have, especially if you're in the middle of nowhere. Because if you've got some tinned tomatoes, some pasta, some herbs, there you go, you've got a meal. So if you do run out of things and think what we're going to have, you've got something there all every day that you could have as, you know, an emergency meal. But yeah, I take all my tins. I always take tin tomatoes, lentils, beans, those type of things. We're not totally vegetarian. I'd say we're probably more pescatarians. We do eat fish, we love fish, but yeah, so that's what we eat, veggies every day. So that's normally not stored in there. Once it's got its tins in, it will go under the seat. And there's loads of rooms under the bed and the seat. It's amazing. So that's where that normally goes when we're going away for a while. And another felt basket, just for more storage really. It came actually with these two as a pack of 3. So there's 1, 2, 3. This is quite a large one, once again for storage. So when the crate isn't in yet, that goes there. And we've got another basket just to pop things in. This is amazing. This is basically to pop, I will show you, I'll put it on top of the toilet. When you're doing the washing up, I wanted something quite thick, it's really thick, just to put the washing up on, let it dry a bit while one of us is drying up, or you could just leave it if you've got, you know, if you're outside, just pop it on the table, pop your drying up on, and it's like a very, very thick towel, so I can wash it, thicker than a tea towel, and put the washing up on. And I got that from ALDI. Do you know what? If you're just walking around and you have a look at these places, there's always things that you think I could use that in the van. Absolutely perfect. Love it. So yeah, that normally goes in there. So that's really, really good. And now I want my little enamel bucket. I want to show you this one here, because when we've got the bed up, I wanted somewhere I could pop my phone of a night time, and just like somewhere, you know, the bits you want with you when you wake up in the night. For example, I'll show you what I've got in here. I've got my calm spray, which is amazing, my eye mask, which helps me sleep, and then I normally pop my phone in there, and that normally hangs up there, so it's perfect. And once again, this little vac came from Ikea, and I just saw it and I thought that will be perfect in the van. Mr. P pod it up, and there you go, perfect. So yeah, I just pop that in there, and normally with, as I say, my phone. I know it might sound funny, but I really like room spray, and especially if you're cooking in the van, you've been cooking in the van and you don't want it smelling of food, you're in a small space, so something like this really makes a difference. And this one by Candles by Katie is amazing. It's my favourite scent, and it helps you sleep as well, which is win-win, I say. I'll put that back. Just also, for storage, this rack is so good. These string bags came from Ikea, and I did in another video showed you about some storage and things I got. In these I keep all of my fruit and veg. It doesn't get squashed. We eat a lot of fruit and a lot of veg. Every meal we have veg. Breakfast we have loads of fruit, and I just really didn't want to change that. Something that's quite important to me. We try it when we're on holiday or anywhere we go, really, just for a weekend, away for a week, we try to shop local. So if there's farm shops, just to support local businesses, and I think if you try to do that, they will be really happy for you to camp out in their area. You're giving something back to the community wherever you are, and I just think that's really important, especially in the climate we're in. A lot of businesses are struggling, and it's just really nice to give back, so it's something we really try to do. So yeah, love these bags. That came in a pack of 2 as well. I think I might get some more of these, and they're so cheap. I think that was about £4, really, really cheap, and they hold a lot, and they can just hang there with the fruit and veg. And Mr. P got these lovely pockets. We call this area our library. Mr. P and I like to read a lot, so we take a few books. I also do my travel journal, pop that in there, and of a night time just sit and write it, and it's just so lovely, really lovely, with the door open. I'm just dreaming now of being away, looking at a sunset. It's just lovely. So that's our little library, so we put our books in there, which is really nice. So as you can see, all this storage, it's amazing. You can fit so much in, you really can. And I love my candles, absolutely love my candles. Now this seat here came as a double seat, and Mr. P fitted the base to make it a swivel seat. For us, that was something that was quite important, because it is a small space. It means when you've got the table in the van, you can pop that around. You've just got a little bit extra space to work with. I can sit there and cook while I'm making the dinner, sit there, make a cup of tea, make lunch. Mr. P can sit here where I am now. We've got the table just here, and it just gives you a little bit feeling more spacious.